Hi, welcome to Kim Reads Urantia, and this is happy May the 4th be with you, right? That's, I don't know. I think that's Star Trek. Then I can do this though. That's cool. I can't do it with this hand. This hand, it doesn't work. I can't do it. Yeah, I can do this, but I can't get them to, yeah. Anyway, all right. So may the 4th be with you. So, okay, we're going to read the Urantia book, but first we'll read from Light the Flame by Andrew Harvey, okay? So, and this is written by Andrew Harvey, inspired by Thomas Merton. And Thomas Merton was an American monk, writer. He was a Trappist monk. And I was like, I haven't even heard Trappist monk. Would they like set traps or something? But no, it's because they're from a place in France called La Trappe. And they're pretty strict. They're pretty strict. They practice pretty austere lifestyle. For a while, it was even like they had to live in silence. But I don't know much about those. There's different kinds of Catholic monasteries, but so yeah, it's Catholic, but it's Trappist. All right, okay, so let's read it. Okay, may I be like the almond tree. Love almonds, they're the bomb. That whether there be cars or no cars on the winding roads, wars or no wars, whether there be music in the house or not, or famine or concentration camps, or the systematic drowning of billions in tsunamis of perpetual distraction, still brings forth her blossoms in silence. Okay, so that's an extreme detachment of just I'm going to give my gifts as an almond tree. No matter what's here, I'm just going to be present, and I'm going to offer my meager little gifts. Right, there's tragedy, but this is detachment. This is love with detachment. I'm going to be here, and I'm going to bring my blossoms forth in silence. Silence here, I think that's referring to, yeah, the Trappist monks they take a vow of silence. That'd be really hard. Wow, I couldn't do that. No. Wow. So systematic drowning of billions in tsunamis of perpetual distraction. Okay, that's an awesome image. Like tsunamis, like we're all drowned out, our voices and our intelligence, literally our intelligence and our creativity are drowned out by all of this media babble, all of this distracting nonsense, the cell phones and the advertisements and the day-to-day, and all of this is drowning us. It's drowning our ability to beset us. It makes us feel just like we're caught up in this wave of it's taking us God knows where and destroying us. That's really sad. That makes me feel just so sad. But then again, I am the almond tree, and I detach myself from all of that, and I give my small gifts to whoever will receive them in a way that's really beautiful. That's really that's humble and humble detachment. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Let's read the Urantia book. Okay. Today we're going to start paper 3, the attributes of God. And we're just going to read the introduction today. So hopefully I won't keep you that long. I know you got stuff to do. Okay. God is everywhere present. The universal Father rules the circle of eternity, but he rules in the local universes in the persons of his paradise creator sons, even as he bestows life through these sons. God has given us eternal life, and this life is in his sons. These creator sons of God are the personal expression of himself in the sectors of time and to the children of the whirling planets of the evolving universes of space. The highly personalized sons of God are clearly discernible by the lower orders of created intelligences, and so do they compensate for the invisibility of the infinite Father, of the infinite, and therefore less discernible Father. So the paradise sons, like Jesus, are here to compensate for the invisibility of the infinite. Because he's visible, he's with us. We can see him. Yep. The paradise creator sons of the universal Father are a revelation of an otherwise invisible being. Invisible because of the absoluteness and infinity inherent in the circle of eternity and in the personalities of the paradise deities. And also we have our thought adjuster to compensate for that, because God is in us. But we don't really see our thought adjuster. We can see Jesus. He's material with us. But every universe gets only one of those. And we have a hard time, even when he's on our planet, we have a hard time believing in him. But all the other planets here that are at a certain level, they have access to his life, and they know about his life, and they're able to witness a lot of it because of these broadcasts. Interesting. Okay. Creatorship is hardly an attribute of God. It is rather the aggregate of his acting nature. Okay, differentiate that. It's not an attribute. Creatorship is not an attribute. It is an aggregate of his acting nature. So it's like, oh God, I don't even know. What I'm getting is that creating creatorship just happens wherever God is. It's part of what he's like. I stretch out my hand and creation happens. I move my so I can't even say he's a good creator. It's just that creation follows him. Like the goddess walks on the lawn and then flowers blossom where her footsteps were. That's what I'm getting in that manner of speaking. And this universal function of creatorship is eternally manifested as it is conditioned and controlled by all the coordinated attributes of the infinite and divine reality of the first source and center. Okay. So this is conditioned and controlled by all these other powers. So God is just waving around here, and creation springs up all around God. And then I see all the angels and the celestial personalities coming up behind him, and kind of trying to organize that creation. And he created them too, right? But they're kind of saying, oh, we should transplant these daisies over there on the window box. That would be great. And then let's put the bees in the beehive. That would be great, instead of having them separate or something like that. I don't know. Or, or just, yeah, from just raw potentiality into some kind of organized structure. Yeah, so God is this fountain of potential creation, all kinds of creation, and everybody's coming back here behind him, kind of trying to, like, okay, well, let's put this here. What do you think of this here? Let's put the pillows on the bed, or should they put them on the sofa? Should we put them this bird in this kind of tree, or the watermelon in the desert, or do you think that's better in the other climate? I don't know. Things like that. Yeah. Okay. We sincerely doubt whether any one characteristic of the divine nature can be regarded as being antecedent to the others. But if such were the case, then the creatorship nature of deity would take precedence over all other nature's activities and attributes. And the creatorship of deity culminates in the universal truth of the fatherhood of God. All right. Well, so creatorship nature is probably what they're saying. Well, we don't know if we can say this, but we're going to just kind of say it anyway. We don't know, but if you can say this, then creatorship is probably the most important aspect of God's nature and love, and just like you get picture of this fountain of just sparkles and stars and comets and just life and squirrels and tadpoles and all this flowers and angels and light and dark and quarks and neutrons and stuff. And it all just kind of like, okay, well, we could put this, and everybody's going like, oh, this is great. It looks, and then they put all this together. Wow. So, okay, that's where I gotta leave it. That's what I'm getting. And they're vacuuming now in the hall, so I better stop. So anyway, thank you. Have a really good day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.